Hoo-ha. Over the gums, through the lips. Look out, stomach. Here we go.
Why can't I hear you?
I can hear you.
Bluetooth is good.
You're delightful.
Speaker. Oh. Well, that'd be why. You big goof.
You big goof.
Left at the airport, you big goof.
Oh, we're good then. Sounds like you heard me. Dude, look at us. We know how to match a fit, huh? Got our winter versions of our zip up quarter zips.
My one quarter.
Got your fleece, flannel, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Winter is coming. It's legit. So much so that there was a meeting today about weather response.
Oh.
So it's to get nasty tomorrow. Like 1 to 3 inches per hour, depending on where you are, which, I hear is very pleasing.
That's pretty regular schedule.
Yeah, it's just a regular day in December.
Yeah, I could do without. I could do without all the snows.
And the winds, that's going to be the good part. Tonight, I think, is our first wind chill below zero. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to bundle
Damn.
these.
You're already getting Sub-Zero? That's some Mortal Kombat shit?
Yeah. Get over here. It's not.
That's Scorpion, idiot. God, what's the point? Just play the stupid song.
Old souls with the past to pretend it. Strangely familiar like a tune we both know. Living the reruns from a long time ago. Levels we cleared and the battles we lost. 20 years gone, but we still count the cost.
Have you guys been had your snows yet in the Jersey Philly region?
Well, the one real
Friday
snowfall
night?
ended up with me at the Raiders game. That was the one.
Oh,
the one
damn,
real
okay.
snowfall we had.
Okay.
But no, Friday there was supposed to be like multiple inches. Nothing fell. So
Dude, I can
Friday
fucking
morning
hear
I was
the
all
wind.
worried. Friday morning I was all worried about trekking up to New York, trying to beat the storm. Which I did do. Didn't hit any snow, but stayed in Syracuse and trekked into the parents' house that Friday, and got to drive through a little bit of a snowy situation Friday night.
Did I know you were going to be in Auburn this weekend?
I definitely have mentioned it, so
Oh, I didn't remember.
that's fine.
It's not like we had plans, or anything.
Nope. But
It might
that's
have
why
been
I
lost
assumed.
on
I'm
me.
like, he knows I'm in. He goes, I'm like, he knows I'm away for the weekend. He won't be on. I'm like, well, I'll text him just to make sure. And
I was
lo
hot
and
and ready
behold,
to record.
Matthew was ready to record at our normal time. Whoops.
I should have texted too, because I was like, I don't remember. I was like, I'm gonna text. I was like, no, I'll just get up and take a shower. Because I'd really love to just stay in bed and watch a movie. That would have been nice. And instead, I had to get up and then play a video game since I was at my computer. Brutal, terrible day, terrible morning. It was the
Well,
worst.
I'm at the computer. It's not like I can just go to bed. Play a stupid
New game too. Playing a new game. Highly recommend you guys. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 Game of the Year. I'll just leave it at that. It's a turn-based RPG. Wow. Great story. A lot of action. Accidentally played for like 6.5 hours this weekend. Anyways.
I mistake.
Yeah. I always forget, man. Well, we're doing the post-work recording, and I'm like, I don't know if my teeth are clean. Usually in the morning I brush my teeth right away, and we record, and now I'm self-conscious.
Interesting.
They're clean enough, and damn it, they are not straight.
That'll
What's
work.
wrong with bottom teeth?
Bottom
Why can't
teeth
they
are
get
dumb.
with the program?
Yeah, they're kind of going all in their own direction and stuff a lot of times. Subtly, but they're
Braces.
just kind of, yeah.
Had braces too. You never know it. Maybe
Kept
should I be
sucking
one of
your
those
thumb.
people that gets adult braces? Is it
Yes.
worth it? Invisalign?
And I'm not saying yes because of new technology that makes them unnoticeable. I'm saying I want you to get straight up old school orthodontist, like laying train tracks of metal across your teeth
Yeah.
with like different colored spots on them so you can make them a little flashy.
Yeah, I remember when, in middle school to high school, I had the braces, and at first it's fun. It's like, what color do you want? You're like, fluorescent green and yellow.
What?
Just really like, I want them to pop. And then you're like, I hate these.
Why did I
and I
do
just
this
started
to
doing
me?
black. I started doing black every time. I was like, just got to keep it. Try to tone down the noticeability of the metal in my mouth. I do not enjoy it. So, how was Christmas?
You know, same old stuff. It's good. It's good. Excuse me. Christmas Day. Did some. Woke up, went to the animal shelter. Did a little volunteer stuff with them. Walked some dogs. Good enough weather to do that at least. Went to Caitlin's mom's apartment. Did some Christmas there. Watched some football. Watched my fantasy team disappoint me right out of the gate, like Merry Christmas. Jamar Gibbs forgets how to football. So wasn't watching the games too closely. After realizing that fantasy wasn't going to trend my way, but had some good food and such. Her mom put together some like Christmas games that I guess she like Googled and kind of partially made her own. So we made like there was some games with some gift cards at stake. So actual wagering on Christmas Day. You know, $5 Wawa card here, Dunkin' card there, stuff like that. I
That's a
won 2
solid
games.
Christmas.
No big deal. I was the only two-time winner. But you know what?
You're $10 richer.
Yeah. You know what? Games, man. You know, I like games. What can I say? Games I had never played before, so as you know, my gamer intuition kicked in, so that was fun.
They were just like made up Christmas games.
Yeah, like
What is-
one was a bunch of cotton balls on a plate. Okay, so you got a plate of cotton balls, and there's 2 people going at a time, and we're trying to see who can get the most balls from the plate mound to their own individual plate. That's like the counter. It's very Double Dare-esque. Like you could see this happening on Double Dare. So you have a straw, and you have to like inhale to force the cotton ball up to the straw, and then exhale to put it on your plate. So, won that one. Because, again,
Because you suck.
boy, do
Good.
I suck. Goodly. And then there was another one where we had to like there's a row of cups standing next to each other on the table. And you have to take 2 pencils and pick up a cup and put it on the next cup, and then pick up those 2 cups and put it on the next cup and pick it up until you get all the cups stacked together only by using the pencils. Won that one too.
Whoa, dude.
That's right. And then we also played a game at my parents' where my mom brought out a change jar and wanted everyone to write down their guesses how much was in the change jar. And the winner won the change jar, and I won that one too.
Dude, are you serious?
I'm so
And
excited!
now,
So excited!
now I don't know how to interpret this, but while they were like people were writing answers down, my niece goes, "Uncle Jeff's gonna win this one because this is just like the weird stuff that he's good at." And I'm like, I probably should be offended, but I'm like, no, you're right. I probably
She
will.
knows.
And then I won, and she's like, "See?" And I'm like, fair. It's not really an insult when her when her premonition comes true. It's more of just stating facts.
Yeah, nothing says Christmas like destroying your family at games. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm not the one who proposed to play a game or anything, but if someone's going to be like, hey, let's play a game, and something is at stake, you're all
You're going
dead
100%.
You're all dead to me. Feelings are meant to be hurt as long as I can get that $5 gift card.
All costs, all relationships are at stake when $5 is on the line.
Absolutely. I don't even go to Dunkin' Donuts, but I'm going to win that fucking $5 Dunkin' gift card.
Did you then re-gift it to somebody like, hey, this is my prize, but I don't need it. I just needed the glory.
You'd think, but nope.
The only game we played on Christmas was Rummy, a little Rummy at night, just some Home Alone, and I think I technically won that. I won the most hands, so it didn't win anything.
No big
my
deal.
grandmother said something snarky about me. She's like, "That's ridiculous," or something, or "Why do you keep winning?" Or "You're a disappointment." Something.
It was
something
somewhere
within
in there.
the game space. Something within the game space. Yeah. Yeah. I also like very chill Christmas just at the folks' place. I tried a new idea. So this year we didn't do. Everything's been going on with the fam. There's been some medical stuff with my going on. So it was like timing wasn't right with all the members of the family. So we didn't do our Secret Santa. It was kind of like, what are we doing? Like when he's like,
we don't even know how to do
10.
this.
I showed up at 10 for Christmas brunch, and nobody told me what time it was at. I just assumed. Like I was just like, I showed up and like my niece. It was at 10 o'clock. Yeah, I just assumed. I was like, nobody's invited me to anything. Nobody said what we're doing. I'm just gonna show up at 10 o'clock and assume that's when we're starting our Christmas breakfast, and it was. I was like, it was like 10:05. My niece or whatever is like, you're late, and I was like, late for what? I wasn't invited to anything. I just guessed and showed up, and here I am.
Right.
So it's just like one of those years, a little disorganized, just kind of like sort of back burner, which is fine because I think it made it really like fun. But the pressure was like, it's easy when you have a Secret Santa because you just get them the thing that they want. And now it's like, what do we do for everybody? And I was like, a little bit of procrastination requires some creativity. I think I told you one night we were a game and I got a bunch of these like little mini toys, or they're like the world's smallest. There's like the world's smallest Scrabble, the world's smallest viewfinder, the world's smallest Jenga, and they come in these little packages. They're super cute, and most of them are playable and usable, which makes it really fun. So I wrapped up a bunch of those. Then I got like whatever it was, like 10 gift cards, wrapped those up, and then I got like 10 packets of like scratch-off tickets, and it was a 3-tiered gift roulette for everybody.
Yeah.
So it was like you got to pull an envelope for the lottery tickets. You got to pull one for the gift card, and got to pull one for the little toy. So it went over well. Good feedback. So I might use that idea in the future for something.
By what I mean is from now on. That just might be from now on.
The way of it next year.
Yeah.
And this year was all pretty usable gift cards. Maybe next year I throw in just utterly not like throw in a.
The quest to find at least one really awkward gift card, like really oddball gift card. Maybe not awkward, just odd. An odd gift card.
Like,
or maybe you theme the gift cards. Could you do that every year? Like you do restaurants one year, you do other like try to theme, block the gift cards with a theme.
That would be good. This year the theme was whatever is in Auburn.
Gift
so
cards.
People can use them. Yes, yeah.
Local.
I didn't toss out. Yeah. Like I didn't even know. I was like, I don't even know what movie theaters are here. I can't pick. I was like, I don't know if we have Regal or AMC's here. I don't even want to like pick these. I could have looked it up, but it was too whatever. There's like the only gas station card we have there at Wegmans where I bought it is golf, and there's no golf. That's the one I should have thrown in there since there's not one anywhere near here. We don't have like Speed Track or Fastway, whatever they're called. Any of those. Burn Dairy. That's probably got to go to Burn Dairy for one of those. These are all local hotspots, you guys. If you don't know, it's real. It's a retail.
And if you're uninterested, so is everyone else. Like that's the whole point.
Yeah. But I think it went over well. I got my obligatory Bass Pro gift cards. You know, people know me. They know what I like. That and Target. That's all I wanted. I did get. This is tough. This one's tough. My sister. I'm gonna have it here. I think it's still in the bag. So my sister got me a nice, fun gift. You think? So it's a Masters of the Universe, the board game. It's called Assault on Castle Grayskull.
Wow.
Which is great because it's also a one-player game, which I'm into. Like, one-player board games can be fun. I was like, I'll take this on my next camping trip. Until I read the back. It says, Masters of the Universe, the board game, Clash of Eternia core box is needed to enjoy this expansion. It's like, I was like, oh, shit. Well, so good effort, though. I appreciate the thought. Probably just going to sell it on eBay.
You got a birthday coming up in 3 months. What a better gift.
Also, I said, I was like, wow.
Complete the gift.
Yeah. Much like she's the one for my birthday got me back into cards, which was detrimental for a little while. She bought me like a pack of baseball cards, and I was like, oh, I'll dabble. And I got way too into it this summer. And now I was like, oh, great, you got me into something. Now I'm going to have to buy the $80 base set, and then I'm probably going to buy the other set. I'm going to have to like get into this. Appreciate you just getting me tethered to another crippling financial decision. That's what the holidays are for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then I've enjoyed the freedom this week of no fantasy football, which is great because, as we mentioned last week, you did beat me. You took me out. It's not the first time you beat me in the playoffs, and it hurts. I don't like it. And so, one more day. Last episode with this guy right here.
Yeah.
I did wear it during the day yesterday just to,
Okay.
have it, soak it in. But yeah, our my buddy who I brought into the league for the first time won the tie. I don't even understand it. Beat the founder and the commissioner.
Yeah,
Beat
it's
Steve, the guy who's never won. Many people in our league have never won. He comes in the first year.
Right, and
fantasy
he waltzes
so
in.
dumb.
And he waltzes
It's such a
in
dumb
and
game.
rides the coattails of Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers, who just happen to have majestic back-to-back weeks.
And this was the year you just had to get into the playoffs, honestly. I mean, he and I were talking about it last. I was like, fantasy football, it's just luck. It's like playing poker, too. Like, you can get yourself, if you get to the playoffs, you're pretty good at what you do. After that, it's a one game a week. You're just hoping for shit to happen, to go your way. As the current champ, I would say it is luck. I could say that because it worked out for me last year. There is. Like,
Did I deserve this? Probably not. But I have it, and that's all that I
a good team,
about.
but you can just get worked in 1 week if somebody gets injured. Something, it's just like it's a shit show. It's like going all in with 9s over 8s. And
now I do want it to be known that we are recording Monday on the 29th.
There's still a chance, technically.
And if Drake London from the Atlanta Falcons scores me 50 points, I would
he has
win.
An all-time game.
I would win. All he has to do is score 50 points, which I don't know that a wide receiver's ever scored 50 points in a fantasy league. But we have some bonuses. So a
couple years ago, didn't he? A few years ago.
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago he did.
Like 52, 50. It's going to take like 250 yards, 3 touchdowns.
And I had him, but yes, it would take about right, 250 yards and 3 touchdowns, and I can get this win.
True.
He's currently listed as questionable.
He might not.
He's currently questionable. He's not healthy. He's not healthy. But whatever. Yeah, it's just whatever. Yep, this weekend of football will be very different. Week 18, very different vibe. People are like there's 3 games that anyone should care anything about, and that's about it. Well, I guess I actually have to care about the Raiders game because I need to make sure that they don't roll over to the useless Chiefs right now.
Yeah. You're in line to get the first overall draft pick. That's very exciting after a thrilling loss to the Giants. It wasn't so thrilling.
Got spanked pretty bad by the Giants, so I'm hoping
that's
roll,
embarrassing.
roll that attitude right into the Chiefs.
It was nice. There is a freeing sense to not being in fantasy playoffs though anymore. It's just even like last week after that first when my guys shit the bed that Saturday night, I didn't really watch any football last Sunday. It was a real load off. It's a real like I don't think I enjoy watching this anyway. Now I don't have to. I don't have any stakes. I don't have any stress. I don't have to watch it at all. And that's a good feeling. I liked it.
Now I do like watching like the playoffs and stuff though.
Yeah, a meaningful game, sure. Yeah.
I love watching the playoffs. But yes, it's a very different type of enjoying football where it's not fantasy. You're very rarely enjoying it. You're just hoping.
I know.
You're just watching Red Zone, hoping.
You're just yelling at the TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're just like Red Zone is just fantasy football addict feeding, and so you just sit there and you're like, all right, let's go to the Detroit game, and I'm like, come on, and it's like hand off to David Montgomery. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be.
See what happens. That's when you're most magical in fantasy football. It goes to the game you're watching, and you go, please, player X, don't have gotten a long touchdown, and boom, in front of your eyes, it happens magically.
That's true.
You manifest it into existence. Yeah.
It's almost worse to see your opponent do better than you do poorly. Like, but anyway, this isn't a fantasy football podcast. But yeah, sadly, I will not be getting my 4th title. I was really hoping it could be the case, but it's just not going to happen. And we'll see. We'll see if he wants a handoff or an in-person handoff, or if he's gonna ask for the gold to be shipped.
Yeah, you'd have to wait until March.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Yeah, if he wants to be knighted, I can do. Right. We can do a ceremony.
If he wants the drama and the theatrics, he's gonna have to wait
in front of half the league. That could work.
Yeah.
Yep. That'd be pretty epic.
But yeah, let's see what else happened. I went to a brewery in Syracuse. I can't even tell you what the name was, but I had a good time there. That was nice. But yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. It was in Cicero, somewhere in Cicero.
That's up
but
there.
I did get to see a buddy. A couple of fraternity brothers. One lives in Syracuse, and his brother lives in Japan. So glad I was able to connect with him. When people live in Japan, it's not exactly easy to plan to meet up. So got to do that, have some lunch, have an adult lunch at Persimmons, which seemed to be a lovely location outside like Baldwinsville.
Persimmons.
Yeah.
What is that, like an orange?
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Named after that.
Yes.
Good job with your Persimmons knowledge.
Did it.
I did not have anything orange based though. I don't know if that's taboo, what have you. But yeah, trips always seem like they're really quick, especially when you have a long distance to drive. So, but back to work tomorrow. I'll work a couple days and then New Year's Day's off. You got any big New Year's Eve plans on your end, guy?
Not particularly. I think my dad and I talked about I'm working New Year's Eve, so I think UT and Michigan play that night. So I might watch that. For the last 2 years, honestly, I haven't really been a New Year's Eve guy. Like I'm fine. I don't know. Those days might be behind me. The last time I remember like really enjoy like thinking about New Year's as like a special moment. My buddy Brett and I were on the back porch of our house, but like, this is gonna be the year, dude. This is gonna feel good things about this year. Cheers, fireworks. And that year was 2020. So it did not go the way. And 2 months later, 3 months, we were.
It did go exactly how I thought it would.
Yeah. Yep. So now I don't know. I do get. I think I always get weirdly nostalgic for like the last few minutes or the beginning. Like I over sentimentalize a thing like a calendar, and I sort of gone away from it, but I do like to use it as a something, a break of some kind, like a break of time. Like, but then like I did that, and then even last year I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, but you don't remember what you did last year on New Year's Eve. And I was like, and this is the dialogue I'm having with myself, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. I guess it's not really a thing. It's just another day. The calendar flips, and that's kind of, I guess, meaningful in a way. But I do feel like, so we had talked about like my New Year's resolution this year was to get 100 unique pieces of content or whatever.
Yes.
And I will not get there. I will fail. I will probably. I could honestly like go gangbusters marathon and get there. But if I just go at my pace, I'll probably get to like 95, and I'm fine with that. I really like. I was thinking about it. I was like, it was kind of fun this year to actually like keep track of a resolution for the whole year. I don't think I've ever done that. Not that this one was meaningful or special in any way, or like is going to make me a better person at all. But at least like I kind of kept track of it, and now I look back on the list that I have, and it kind of like I can place certain things like where I was or who I was with, seeing certain things, and I think it's just going to be like I think I'm just going to keep track of things that I see now for the first time. It's like kind of a fun thing. It's like a mini journal. It's like the laziest journal you could ever keep because you're just writing down a word or a title of something. But when I go back through it, I'm like, I can really place everything in where it was, and like it helps me remember the year, and it helps me actually like now at the end of the year, I don't feel like it. I mean, in a way, you could say it flew by, but each time I look at when I saw something or read something or played something, I'm like, okay, it was like I did stuff this year, so it's kind of like
Okay.
I guess I'm glad I did it this year, and I will probably continue to do it, not as a resolution.
Gives you a sense of value to the time. Where
Yeah,
you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you just ask me off the cuff, no, I don't remember anything about this year. Oh God, that seems terrible. And then you look back and you're like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, whether it's a concert I went to or like, you know, sometimes I'm like, oh, I binged a show, and I'm like, why did I do that? Then it's like, oh, because I was like, oh, I took whatever. It's like, oh, this is before football. This is when I was really into like this phase, or like I can tell like, oh, for a month I got really into like sci-fi that I hadn't seen. Like I don't know why I did that. I saw these things, and I was like, I just had a moment. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what to do next year. It'll probably be less consumption based. I think this year for me was a lot of like consumption and just kind of like doing what I felt like. Not that like other years I haven't, but I was just kind of like just do what you want to do, and just have that, see how it goes. There's doubles, you know, it's good and bad in different ways. And I think next year I want to go back to, I don't know how I'm gonna phrase it, but be uncomfortable. Like make yourself uncomfortable. Okay. Put yourself in uncomfortable positions. So it's like, you know, getting back into the gym, like getting sore, like having to work back to what I had like a year ago. That took me a lot of effort to do. Going out into situations, social situations, or like putting myself out there, you know, as a person, build new relationships, or kind of like hone in on current relationships, those kinds of things that maybe I make me uncomfortable, but more like lean into it, you know. So I don't know how I'm going to phrase that, but maybe that's my motto for 2026. Just be uncomfortable, exist in the uncomfortability. That's where I'm leaning right now. Ooh. I will try to hone it in the next few days and come up with something, but that's kind of where I'm treading for the new year.
Okay.
Yeah, are you using it as a vehicle?
Something. I should probably.
Come you don't something. Usually, right? You're not like a resolutions guy, right?
It's not really my MO. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I do always feel that like things are. I don't push myself to resolve things. I don't. There's things that I don't like, but I don't push myself well to resolve things, which is kind of like exactly why I should do it. But yeah, it's. I think the concept of a New Year's resolution is that when you're feeling like you're anxious and like stuff like that, it makes you think that you don't have time or the capacity to add in a resolution. Right? It's like I'm too busy or too anxious or too like overwhelmed as it is to try to achieve something that doesn't necessarily No, don't want to say it doesn't have value or doesn't benefit me, but like almost just undue extra pressure, because to resolve something means you're committing to it and you have more pressure from it, right? So I think that's the problem, is that I see it that way as opposed to some sort of solution, resolving something. So maybe that is the thing, is try to come up with something. I mean, I did start volunteering. I had never volunteered on my own, like
Without like
just
for
because
school or work or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, I've never gone out actually, like, did the research, signed up on a website, registered myself, have gone, actually oddly enough on 2 holiday mornings and stuff like that, and like where my normal free time would be, and literally use that to volunteer. So maybe I got to jump on a pretty decent resolution. So
That's good. I need to consider that too. Especially the animal shelter. That'll be one. I will at least do it once.
Thing to do.
Yeah, I like the animal thing.
If you don't, it's like, if you don't like it, obviously you don't have to keep doing it. But I would say, if you don't like it, let it be, because like the people at the organization or something are really difficult or something like that. Like, don't make it like, being like, because obviously, like volunteering with animals, it's tough because it means you like animals, but you're going to a situation where where you're sad for the animals, right? So it's like, but don't let that stop you. It's like, that's kind of all, you always have to kind of keep chiming in, being like, oh, I wish I could adopt all these animals, and you kind of tell yourself like, well, that's why you're doing this. It's a pretty good next best thing, is to give them, like walking the dogs. Like, I just walk in, grab a leash, grab some treats, grab a crap bag, and go and sign out a dog, indicate on the little whiteboard that I'm taking them for a walk, and I go for a walk. Like, yeah, can you solve all of the problems of all of the dogs and cats they have? No, but taking a dog for a walk, those dogs are pretty jazzed.
Yeah, not all the problems.
They're eating the dogs.
Can't solve that. Can't solve them all. Yeah, I think I've already sort of started, like my dad and I have talked about going to like a Syracuse Crunch, the AHL team around here, for a while, for years. So then like around between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I was talking, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy them. I'm going to get tickets and we're going to go. And I bought, so like January 7th, we already are going to go, like a Wednesday night, we're going to go. And one of the first weeks of the year, going to go see a game. Yesterday, I pulled the trigger. I've been talking about visiting my friends Brett and Sarah in Arizona. Sort of had a timetable. Just pick it. Just got to do it. Just got to pick the dates. So, yeah, taking a week off in like the 3rd week of January, just going to Arizona for I'm going to winter in Zona. That'll be very nice.
Nice.
Yep. Then we've got, the March plan. So I think in March, we've got the bachelor party for Steve-O. And then I think Jordan's going to visit my home. He's never been here, so he's going to come hang. And like my birthday's the next week, so we're going to go. The Bruins are playing in Buffalo on my birthday, March 25th. So we're going to just turn it into like a, just do a thing.
Perhaps there's a different result. But what did I tell you?
What
did I tell you is going to happen? All of a sudden, the Sabres are going to go on their stupid 10-game win streak that means nothing, and then they're going to crash and burn again. And guess what?
The Bees are on their losing streak.
Folks, we are on Sabres win number 8. I believe they have St. Louis tonight. Yeah. Yes, St. Louis tonight. But this normally people would be pumped that their team's on an 8-game winning streak. Nah, this is all bullshit.
They're going to do just enough to not make the playoffs. Just like when, They're due for their 10-game losing streak too. But maybe they've changed. Maybe this is a whole new Buffalo Sabres. It's hard to feel that. Are they the longest professional sports team without playoff appearance?
I think it is now. No, maybe the Jets
or the
are
Dolphins.
Long. I think the Jets are longer.
Okay.
But they are certainly up there. Yeah, but I think the Jets. The last time the Jets made it, I think, was their AFC Championship team with like Mark Sanchez at the helm. I think that was the last time the Jets made the playoffs.
Like 08 or something like that, somewhere around there.
Probably like the
08, 09.
The Jets is probably the Yeah, 2009
butt
season.
fumble.
2009
butt fumble.
season. Yes, the butt fumble.
And Mark Sanchez went on to have a great career in broadcasting, and nothing else bad ever happened.
Yep, and that was the name of the game.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, listen, if the Sabres want to turn something around, that's fine. They have not lost a game since they changed their GMs. So, that's something.
Well, yeah, he's a great puck distributor.
I'm like, that probably changed it. I'm not sure GMs work like that. That
Same lineup, yeah. Yeah.
2 weeks, 2 weeks of being a GM, I don't think gives a ton of influence as to how the games go, but I like to think so. And the streak started like 3 games before it, so.
I've had an experience the last couple of weeks. I want to get your viewpoint on it.
Okay.
Well, number one, are you a spider guy? Not like Spider-Man. I'm not
Spider-Man?
asking about you shooting webs.
I am not.
Are you turned off by spiders? Do you care? Do you have an opinion either way?
I'm not turned on by spiders, but also
Oh no,
like
the camera's doing the thing.
Jeff.
Continue. We'll pretend whoever's not watching this doesn't know.
So
that I have to.
yeah, I mean, I go back and forth. I think I am a lot less afraid of spiders now than I was in the past. I don't think generally spiders that I see around the house bother me. Mostly because I don't know, like I kind of know that they're generally harmless. So it's like I keep just kind of telling myself that. I'm like, well, maybe there's a bug that it's eating that's pestering me. Because a lot of times that's what you hear online. You just see people be like, oh, don't kill these spiders. They eat bugs for you. That's great, but then I have spiders. So it isn't always the easiest thing to be like, no, don't worry. This bad thing exists, but it's preventing from another bad thing from existing. You're like, okay, but it's more of a trade-off than a solution. So, nope.
Right,
and we have
I'm moving
back.
I'm moving. All right.
So yeah.
So I guess I'm okay with spiders and insects. Well, not insects, spiders. So if there's one in the house, I don't mind that. I'm not like a spider killer or a spider remover. The last couple of weeks, I've noticed there was a little spider in my bathroom. I saw it in the sink once, and then I saw it like by the toilet, like right next to the handle as I'm about to flush. Fortunately, I didn't smash him. But this week, he's just been chilling in my shower, like on the back corner, and he just chills there. And I haven't done anything about it, and I don't know if I will or if I should. I do monitor to see, is this a female that's about to lay eggs? I'm not into that. I'm not into spiders that
Fair.
much. I don't want to.
True.
Yeah, don't want that kind of a situation. But I don't know. I'm like, it's doing something good. Like, it's now, I consider it my pet a little bit.
Okay.
And sure enough, like the next day at work, when I was standing at my computer, spider walks down the wall right in front of me. So I was like, are they communicating that I'm a good egg? I'm a spider guy? Or is this what's happening?
I don't think there's any more rational solution than that.
Yeah. They're comfortable. And hey, if you're doing the work that I need, I mean, I don't really have a bug problem, and it's the winter anyway, so there's not really a lot to go around. So I don't even know what spiders do in the winter when there's not a lot of insects to eat. I don't know. Can they eat like microscopic bacteria or something that could exist in a shower? I don't know how that works. Like, or soap scum, algae, whatever, what else is in the, molds that form?
Maybe.
Could they
You know
do
what?
that? Is that part of it? I don't know.
I'd say there's a solid maybe.
Yeah. I don't know about them. I just, I like them, I guess. Not even that passionate, but spiders are part of my life now.
Can you take a photo of it and, let
I can.
Gemini tell you what kind of spider it is?
Oh,
and,
maybe.
Like, because that's what the commercials make it seem like. Can you, be like, take a selfie with it and be like, Gemini, what's my spider friend do for me? And then it's like, I can answer that.
That's a good
I think
thought. I will do that for homework.
I think you should try to figure out what those spiders do, what their aspirations are, how
I
they
do
handle
sometimes get
social
too close to
situations.
it. Like I go in and I look. I'm like, I try to see, like, do you see me? Do you see that you're in my world and I'm taking a shower? Dude, do you think he's a perv? I think he's a perv
Might
and he's
be a
just
perv spider.
Yeah, just
Toilets,
just whacking
showers.
whacking off.
This-
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like,
this
he wants to see me poop and shower. That's it.
the one time Matt finds himself connecting with a spider, and it ends up that spider's a total perv.
Was
Great.
also the possibility that it's a Disney character and it got turned into a spider and was a person,
that's a
or
good point.
came back from people heaven, and got reborn as a spider and is trying to communicate something to me. So
Did you
maybe
check
that's
to make
my
sure
resolution.
that? Did you check to make sure that small children weren't shrunken down and they are riding him and they were trying to communicate with you and they
I've
took
looked
him up
pretty
there?
closely, but what if
okay.
the children got washed down the drain and the spider's just like, what the fuck? I don't know where to go now.
Yeah. Then they go in the backyard where the tarantulas are, evidently.
Yeah,
There's one big plot hole. Big plot hole in Honey, I
Yeah,
Shrunk the Kids.
scorpions, and
Well,
ant-
the
yeah,
ant was like not that much smaller than the scorpion, but then they also like slept inside of a massive block, which was a Lego. So like the depth perception on this, and they like the one kid was stuck in a Cheerio. It was really tough to determine how big these kids were.
But that girl was cute, right? Remember?
Yeah,
She was a babe.
she was.
I wonder where she is now. It's weird, like, I guess I don't want to go down that road. It's weird to think that a girl's older than you and cute, and then you could watch it later and be like, oh no, I'm way older than she ever was. I guess that's why you don't do that. Next topic. I digress.
Boy, do I digress.
Yeah.
Do we have where we are with the standings? Do
I
we
do
have
for
the
our-
data?
Our 3 bets a week. I do.
The people want.
Oh, also I did forget. One day this week, I took a shower in the dark. Have you ever done that? I put that also under my shower
shower
window.
in the dark.
Have you ever, not like total darkness, but like maybe there's daylight. I think it was like a day I was off, and I just decided not to turn the light on, and it was like very zen. I would recommend it if anybody hasn't done that.
I've definitely showered without turning on the bathroom light and only having the window light. That's very, very much so. Not when it's night though. I don't think I would even enjoy showering in the dark. I don't enjoy.
Hey,
I don't-
get uncomfortable. Shower in the dark.
I
Just
know.
give it a go. You'll discover things about your body you never knew.
That's those are words.
Guys, let me know. Try it out. Take selfies, send them along, post them on the message boards. You guys know the deal. Yes, so we are in week 17 of the NFL season. Right now? Yes.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So going into this week, you were 2-1 last week. I was 2-1. So you're at 17 and 31. I'm at 22 and 26. So I have a 5-game lead. So, but there's 6 games left to be counted. So you kind of need to sweep them all, and I have to get none. So you got a hot mouth coming up is what I'm thinking. A little spice, probably a little spice in your life coming up. We're tied 8-8 in our head-to-heads as well. So I am clearly the superior bettor. At 22 and 26, I have only lost 4 units of bets. I'd be down only $4,000 in my betting.
Shit.
But yeah, we've got week 18. Arguably one of the least predictable weeks of the year. You've got
this is
teams
like picking
bringing
week
in
1.
backups. You do need a massive, massive comeback. Let me pull up our odds here. So I guess we won't. Yeah, next week's, well, we won't know because we usually record on Sundays. Give us a couple weeks, guys. You'll get the results. I know everybody's just clamoring for it. We have to decide what is the punishment going to be, though. That is the thing. Are you just going to dab? Are you going to dab a wing or something?
I don't know.
Get a hot sauce from the grocery store. Get something, you know?
I have like Last Dab, like Hot Ones
Oh, you
Last
do?
Dab. I do have a bottle of it.
That seems doable.
It was purchased for me. I just got to make.
You never tried it?
No. Haven't opened
It's like 2 million Scovilles or something crazy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
We'll just do. You'll do your dab, and I'll do trivia for you. I'll just give you a round of trivia. That'll be fun.
Okay.
First, we'll do like 5 questions without the sauce, and then we'll do like 5 after, and see if there's a difference in how you feel about processing the answers. See if it affects the way your face feels and the way your brain works.
I guess. Yeah. I'll just get a. I'll get a. Oof. I'll go out and get a thing of milk. Just just in case. But yeah, I can do that. That's what I deserve.
All right. I think I go first, and you get to choose the head-to-head.
I believe so.
All right. Wow, the Vikings are favored by 5.5 against the Packers, who have nothing to play for, I guess, still. I don't know. This just seems like too much. I'm going to go Tennessee plus 11.5 at Jacksonville.
Okay. Just with the hope
I know
that
they're
Jacksonville
bad, but-
sits.
And I don't even think they can, but it's just like, that's a big spread. Like, come on.
This is a big spread.
Tennessee guys can do it. You can give it the old college try.
Man, really excited that Tampa Bay is actually favored. Because if they win, they'll get into the playoffs, winning the
That's
NFC
like the
South
biggest game of the week.
with
One
an
of them.
8-9 record.
They're favored.
Man, this is tough.
There's a lot of big spreads. There's a lot of random spreads. It's like Vegas knows some teams are sitting guys.
You know what? Let's do that reverse. Let's hedge those feelings. I'm going to take the Raiders plus 5.5 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Because if I lose that bet, sweet, baby. I love it.
What if they just win straight out?
Yeah, that would suck. And I would win the bet. But I'll win the bet at least. But no, I don't want to win this bet. So I'm gonna take the Raiders plus 5.5.
Okay, all right. Looking at teams that need to win here. Ooh, Baltimore's 3.5-point favorites over the Steelers. Yeesh. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna be a Panthers guy. I'm gonna say Carolina plus
Panthers
3
plus
at
3.
Tampa Bay for the division.
All right. I'm going to take the New York Jets plus 9.5 against the Bills.
Jeez,
Because I think I think it's going to be Josh Allen is benched, and there's no way a Josh Allen-less Bills can still destroy the Jets by 10 or by double digits. Right? Right? Now,
yeah.
looking back at the Jets this about 24 hours ago, they did lose by like 30 plus.
It can happen again.
No,
All right,
it can't happen twice.
Man. See, you'd think the Patriots by 10.5 over the Dolphins when they have a chance to get the number 1 seed would be obvious, but I don't know. I don't think it is. Let's go. Let's sandbag the New York Football Giants. Cowboys -5.5 over the G-Men. Giants better not try to win that game.
Oh, you're taking the Cowboys?
Yeah, taking the Cowboys minus the points. So you've got Dallas -5.5 at New York, Carolina +3 at Tampa Bay, and Tennessee +11.5 at Jacksonville. Which side do you want?
Fuck it.
What are your
Let's
thoughts?
go.
What?
No, that's so bad.
What are you thinking? Are you bouncing back
I'm like
and forth?
seeing Tampa Bay -3. I'm like, that should be easy, right? But it's not. They've been underplaying like the second half of the year. They came out of the gates pretty decent. They've been kind of pooping the bed lately. But Jags to win by 12. I don't think they're playing for anything.
Can't they get... Well, it's still the division, right? Them in Houston. Isn't that still up for grabs? I believe. You want to hitch your wagon to Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, yeah,
He's
they are playing for
unimpeachable.
something. You know what? That'll do it. Sure. I'll take
Jets.
the Jags -11.5. Sure.
Bold. I mean, yeah, they could win by like 24. Easy. All right. That'll be a big week. It's still, technically, you're still in it. I didn't see the results from this week, so we'll have to see where we stand.
That doesn't mean technically I'm still in it. That just means we don't know if I'm in it or not.
True. Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody can know.
Didn't I ask you if we had the data and you're like, yeah, I got it. And then you're like, I don't know what happened this week.
Well, I don't have from this week's games. I didn't look up yet, I guess. I just had it up through week 16. I didn't do yesterday's games yet. Do you remember any of these? Denver, did they beat KC by 6 or more?
I'll pull it up right now. What
You had
what was
Denver.
what? I had Denver what?
-5.5 against Kansas City.
Denver won 20-13. So that's a win for Jeff.
1-0. 1-0. New Orleans -2.5 against Tennessee.
Where the fuck is it?
Didn't they beat the
New Orleans won 34-26. That's another.
2-0. 2-0. And that's one. That was the head-to-head, so I lost that one. Detroit -3.5. Minnesota.
Shit, that did not happen.
Shit.
Detroit lost to the Vikings.
Oh, no.
2-1.
19-32. And you are 9-8 head-to-head. I had New England -9.5 over the Jets.
New England -9.5. Oh, yeah. Won by 32.
And 1-1 then. How did the Chicago 49ers game end up last night?
49ers 42, Chicago 38.
I had Chicago +3. Damn it. So 1-2. 1-2 for me this week. All right. Puts me at 23-28. And it is technically over. It's technically over.
Yeah, well, didn't the head-to-head mean anything? Wasn't there anything
Yeah,
about
as a
the
tiebreaker.
head-to-head?
As a tiebreaker, it would.
Oh.
We can. How about this? If you win, you win the head-to-head, I will do a hot sauce punishment as well.
Sweet.
And we'll both be in the shit. All right?
Literally.
That seems fair.
That works.
All right.
That works.
It'll be a delightful start to the new year.
You want it, though?
All right. Well, football season's basically over. We're going to have to figure out something else to talk about or gamble on. That's for sure.
Oh, boy.
We'll figure it out. I mean, we're almost at Geez, what episode are we on? 53. What's the math on how many years we've done this?
Like 156
Yeah,
episodes.
that's gonna be 104. Yeah, 156. So we're gonna be coming up on our 3-year anniversary here in a few weeks. That's something. 3 years ago in 2020 or 2023. We started this dang thing, and we will not stop. No matter how much people want us to. We can't. We cannot stop. We're too invested.
That keep tuning in.
We've got too much money riding on this. Yeah.
I really wanted to. We still are working on it. We're working on those sponsorships. It's a lot of bureaucratic red tape.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. This is the year, though. I hear your 4th year is the year everything really comes together.
Yeah, you really start monetizing.
Maybe I'll start making promotional clips again. Or not. Who has the time? I can't be that uncomfortable. That's too uncomfortable to do extra legwork. I don't know about that.
I don't think that's the be uncomfortable that you were talking about. I think you just don't want to do it. I don't think that's comfortability. I just don't think you want to do it.
Okay. Step 1, learn the definition of uncomfortable. I'll take the year. I'll take the year. Yeah.
I'll take the
I'm
year.
going to explore.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, everybody. Happy New Year. Be safe. Stay warm. Be sexy, happy, and healthy.
Wow.
20 years faded like an old arcade screen. Man and jet back where the stories began. Joystick dreams and a pocket full of quarters. Laughing about bets and a taste of disorder. From pixel skies to the vinyl they spun. Movies and memes under the same neon sun. Time hit pause but the jokes never ended. Two old souls with the past still pretended.